What's good, guys? This is Carlos, the Colombian guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. And today, guys, I would like to bring you the updates and the best information about Cartagena, Colombia, fellas. And you better sit down because today I'm gonna bring a lot of updates about my city, fellas. And guys, today, I'm bringing a sad news. My feelings got hurt with this news that I'm gonna bring to you guys today. And officially, fellas, the club Space has get up, from the old city. They giving themselves up, after they shoot down, the government shoot them down for almost 2 months. They reopened the club, but they had to close the club back because they were like, oh, fuck it, we just giving up because they were making enough money, to cover it, to pay the rent. So that's so sad because the Space guy, has been there for more than 7 years, and in 2 months they lose the history they have it, the history that they have for almost 7 years, guys. This is so sad because I was having, even myself, my clients, I was having a good and amazing time in a Space, but now, it wouldn't be possible no more because also another club, they also, has taken their place, well, they don't take in their place, a Space get up, and they also, has set up another business over there, another club, it's called Omnia Hookah Bar, that's the spot that, is gonna be where we used to see a Space, guys. Things won't be the same, and it's not related with a Space. It's totally different, the staff are not the same, the girl that you probably, used to get, used to message her to get a table book, all of that, so that won't be the same. So it's totally, the environment is totally different than a Space, the vibe is different than a Space. But you guys also, can check out over there, fellas, see if you guys can have a great time over there. But let me just tell you, hey, things will be the same over there, this kind of parties over there in a Space. I might won't be able to forget because I had a great time over there, fellas. But that's how the life is. And the people from the Space, the owner from the Space, they gotta keep going, all of that. I just hope, fellas, it won't be the same situation with Doce Vida because I also, be having a great time in Doce Vida, and a lot of my clients, they like, when I take them to Doce Vida, all of that, because it's a different environment, and they play also, kind of like Colombian music, reggaeton, over there, all of that. So I hope, they won't do the same with Doce Vida because I also feel, and I think the owner of Doce Vida, they also are the owner, the owners of the building. Wasn't the same thing with a Space. They were the owner of the name of the brand, of a Space, but they were not the owner of the building. They were actually, paying rent all the time. But since the government shut down, this thing with the girls, all of that. So I don't see, they don't see the possibility to make the type of money that they were making before. Since the main attraction, and let's be real, let's speak the facts. The main attraction, what the guys, we're going inside a Space, Doce Vida, all of that is because the girls, if they are not inside, they don't see. Well, I don't see why, people had to go inside and then get expensive bottle and they, don't be dancing with nobody because, the girls, they won't be there. So I don't see that, if you can get the number from the girls from outside, you're good. You just can't leave, go to your apartment, Airbnb, bridge, hostel, whatever not hostel. People that say in a hostel, they don't enjoy beautiful women. So I'm just joking, fellas. So I don't see the reason why you had to people we're going inside at this point because we're no girls inside. You know what I mean? And yeah, guys, this is the situation with the Space guy. I'm so sad, man. That's sad because for you look back in the days, hey, 7 years, they lose 7 years of experience, 7 years of hard work in 2 months, in 3 months, since the government shut it down, hey, they couldn't recover from that because it's hard because, they had to make money every day because, of course, they had to pay the workers, the staff, all of that, but if they were making enough, I respect what they did, They fight a lot, but, they had to get up, But at the end of the day, fellas, it's so sad, Like, I hope it won't be the same thing with the leading, all of that. When I had the leading, they're going to switch it up, the leading to androgeno. I'm not sure about that, fellas, but, I'm going to give you guys posted about that, fellas. Another updates, fellas, that I'm bringing to you because I say I'm bringing a lot today. So, fellas, the government has officially shut down another street club. The street club was located about 15 minutes from the old city, like 15 minutes from the clock tower, located in the neighborhood of Las Gaviotas, fellas. So it wasn't like really like, like a lot of tourists were going over there. But, like some of them, like they were going, to check out, this place, all of that. Even one time, I took some of my clients over there because, they were complaining so the price, for the girls in the old city. So they were like, oh, I know about this place. I was like, let's go, So I took them to this area called Las Gaviotas, and I will rebuild the name of the place because like they didn't rebuild the name of the place in the news. So I don't wanna, like Dory, these people or something like that. That's not the type of person that I am, fellas. But they also found sex cabins, so that they also found, sex booths over there. So they were having sex inside, all of that. And, like they had like a lot of plenty of working girls over there, fellas. So let me read the history to you guys. Also, the government say, the mayor say, he's gonna be back again, the sexual tourism, but let's see how it goes. I don't believe these people anymore. So in response to the complaints of the citizens of Las Gaviotas neighborhood in Cartagena about the operation in establishments which is according to them is a club where they promote sexual tourism and encounters. The authority carried out an operation which they managed to verify that the veracity of the complaint, and which the secretary of the Interior ordered a temporary closure of these establishments. Bruno Hernandez, Secretary of Interior and Citizen Coexistence, assured that they continue surprising us with the level of sexual aberration that we find in every action that we carry out. This time in Las Gaviotas neighborhood, and the establishment was closed in the middle of the operation framed in our planting town 24. We had to take care of our children and teenagers. The streets are full of the degenerates. So fellas, this is the situation with that club. Apparently was a hidden gem. That was a hidden gem. Today find this out to the government find it, you know what I mean? They shoot them down, all of that. This is really crazy, fellas, because they've been against, all the sexual tourists say, like sexual stuff, all like that, but it's something difficult to end, something difficult to finish, because like even like they can shoot they can shoot those plays, but more girls will be coming out, they every day, so it's a new different girls, like this is the job, like they never you can quit anytime. You can quit anytime and get back anytime. So, it's easy for them, to just leave, and they, next year, they can get back. All of that's the reason, what is also, very difficult to end, fellas. And another updates, fellas, that I'm going to bring to you guys is like today's, fellas, when I woke up, I have a WhatsApp group that I have like almost like 100 something guys, they all friends, especially, from America. So this is my WhatsApp group, we share information about Cartagena, all of that. Also the name, CTG Connection, that's the name of my group, all of that. So fellas, I found like many messages, like a lot of messages, a lot of guys, from my group were testing me, oh, Carlos, that's true, that they should Daniel the Hooker got shot in outside of Androgeno. So Daniel the Hooker, in case you don't know that Daniel the Hooker, because I'm gonna say like a lot of you guys know who is Daniel the Hooker. So they were asking me, oh, is that true that Daniel the Hooker got shot down, all of that, they shoot somebody shot him, in outside of Androgeno. So I'm messing him, bro, somebody, a lot of guys, been asking me, you got shot last night in Andromeda. What's up? What's going on? Everything okay? Are you okay? So he, because a lot of people will worry about him, because this video right here. So like, hey, let me just say, you guys. So whoever say, the brother, got shot, all of that, that's a cap. The brother is good. Actually, I had the proof, that he also himself sent me. I was like, hey, bro, are you okay? A lot of people, they saying, you got shut down, you got shot, Sayo from Andromeda, which is no good for him. And also, it's no good for Andromeda. So, like I say, whoever is saying that, it's like sharing this information, maybe because, that's what they hear or something. So, no, like nothing happened to the brother. He's good, he's fine, also because he explained me already what happened. So he was, well, I will say that, I just want you guys, to listen this,
So telling guys, man, it's all good, what I'm saying? Like, I was walking out the club, what I'm saying? And I fell down. That what really happened, but it's not that I got shot or anything. It was just me, what I'm saying? I had an accident, you know what I mean?
Nothing happened, he didn't got shot over there, none of that. Oh, this is a cab, I don't know what people been creating this, but he's fine, and I'm happy, the brother is fine because he's one of the good ones in the city. So I just treat him like, hey, bro, get well, all of that, because he said he just fell, all of that. So I'm glad he's back in the game, and also, guys, you also can subscribe to his channel, maybe majority of you guys, you already subscribed, but, you guys can check it out if you haven't subscribed to his channel, fellas. Fellas, also, like I said, I'm bringing a lot today, fellas. Hey, fellas, also, like, it's gonna be a hard time. Well, it's not yet, but it's gonna be a hard time for the party boss in the city. If you want one of those like to jump, but they have a hard time in the city because the mayor already said that they've been too loud. In this area, all of that. So I don't know if the mayor is gonna shoot it down or something. But I think if he do that, if he do that, it will be like a horrible mistake. Because you can have a great time in the party boss. They've been driving around, all of that. They already playing with all of this, the party boss. I don't really know what could be the future of the party boss, but I hope everything ain't okay for all of these people. Because, like I say, also I made money with the party boss because you all know, like, I have my agency, all of that. So I don't want them, to get shut down, all of that. None of this, but fellas, like a lot of people been calling, this mayor a dictator already because the decision that he's making without letting people know, none of that. So that's been horrible, a little bit, fellas. But I hope, everything, came out well for everybody. So, nobody will need to get hurt, at the end of the story, none of that, fellas. So, hey, that's all, guys. That's all I want to bring it to you guys. Also, I'm celebrating. It's my first video without a cap, So I was using my cap, all of that. But, was the time for me not to use the cap, you know what I mean? And fellas, hey, if any day, any time, any moment, any second, you guys coming to Cartagena, Colombia, fellas, don't forget to hit me up, fellas. I own a tourist company. We offer tours like Volcano, Palenque, private boats, private yachts, private villas, all of that, fellas. So, hey, if you need somebody, that translate back and forth, that show you around, that take you to the best place, the best restaurant, all of that, just hit me up, even if you guys don't book with me, you guys can book also, with someone from my community, like, like Danger, Leo, just ask Alice, all of them, they family to me, you know what I mean? So, fellas, that's all I want to bring to you, like I say. So, see you soon, guys. See you next time. This is Carlos, the Colombian guy. Boom!